You brought up cameras and angles, and in speaking from a fan's perspective of some other common criticisms of the modern WWE era, rapid fire cuts, shaking cameras, frantic energy.
Yeah.
I know that I've heard, especially in takeover situations,
Yeah.
Hunter wanted to slow things down a little bit. Not
Yeah.
saying that you're not going to have quick cuts,
Yeah.
but still slowing things down a little bit to let the audience absorb the moment.
Yeah, so
Are we
what
going
I-
to see these subtle changes?
Yes, I think you will, because I do think he likes to take his time and go a little slower, and that is Hunter. That is, but yeah, I also think they started learning to cut to protect the talent. So every time there's about to be impact, they'll cut, and I think what that does a little bit is makes the talent dependent on the cuts rather than tightening up their work. And so if we were working, me and you, and it looked like it would look like I was beating the crap out of you, but it would look like you're beating the crap out of me when it was time for that too. You wouldn't have to cut. My stuff would just look good. You know what I mean? My stuff would just, and so I think they can, and look, I think a lot of guys' stuff looks good today. I'm not saying I was better than anybody else or anything like that. A lot of guys' stuff looks great. I think from a production standpoint, they started cutting to protect the guys and the physicality. And sometimes that's cool, and sometimes it's not. You know what I mean? It is herky-jerky. Look, I think they like to, the guy falls on the ground, they like to shake, like, oh, it shook the ground. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we're getting a little too fancy there. Just try to get their faces, and I think that'll change. Hunter likes to take his time, and he doesn't want to. Slow down on the cuts. Don't miss anything, but slow down.